Foreign postgraduate students on non-research courses will no longer be able to bring family members to the UK, under new immigration curbs. The announcement has been made 2 days before official statistics are expected to show legal migration has hit a record 700,000 this year. Last year, 135,788 visas were granted to dependents of foreign students, nearly 9 times the 2019 figure. PM Rishi Sunak told ministers the move would help bring migration down. He told the cabinet that the change, to begin in January 2024, will make a significant difference to the numbers, according to Number 10.
So I want to bring the levels of legal migration down. Let me be crystal clear about that. I'm not going to put a precise figure on it, but I do want to bring them down. And
it's not crystal clear though if you can't be precise.
Well, we don't know what the numbers are going to be next week or when the numbers are coming out. So I think it's right that we take stock of those.
Sure, but I want to talk about legal migration.
Well, but I think it's important because I spend a lot of my time talking to people, and when it comes to migration, what I hear from everyone is the priority they have for the government is to stop the boats and to tackle illegal migration, and that's why I'm so focused on that issue.
Back to legal migration though. How high is too high?
Well, the numbers are too high and we want to bring them down. Now, the numbers last year were impacted by the fact that we welcomed Ukrainian refugees to the UK. Again, that's something I think we did, we're proud of. But I do want to bring the numbers of legal migration down over time.
Last week, he said ministers were considering a range of options to bring migration down, but refused to say what an acceptable level was. The Conservatives have previously promised to bring net migration below 100,000 a year, but ditched the target ahead of the 2019 election after repeatedly failing to meet it. Under the announcement, partners and children of postgraduate students other than those studying on courses designated as research programs will no longer be allowed to apply to live in the UK during the course. Last year, the 135,788 visas granted to dependents made up more than a fifth of all sponsored study-related visas granted, compared to 6% in 2019. Home Secretary Suella Braverman said the rise in dependents being granted visas was unprecedented, and it was time for us to tighten up this route to ensure we can cut migration numbers. In a statement to Parliament, she added that the move strikes the right balance between bringing down migration and protecting the economic benefits that students can bring to the UK. Student Numbers Universities UK, umbrella group for British universities, said it recognised the substantial rise in dependent visas had sometimes led to local challenges over family accommodation and schooling. Given this, some targeted measures to mitigate this rise may be reasonable, said Jamie Arrowsmith, the director of UUK's international arm. He called on the government to work with universities to monitor the effect of the changes, adding they were likely to have a disproportionate impact on women and students from certain countries. According to HASA, an education data group, there were 679,970 international students in the UK in 2021-2022. Of these, 307,470 were undergraduates, who already can't bring family members to the UK during their course. There were 372,500 postgraduates, of whom 46,350 are on research courses, the vast majority of them for PhDs, along with a small number of research-based master's degrees. Students coming to the UK with a visa need to provide documents proving their relationship to dependents, who have to pay £490 for a visa. Dependents are also required to pay the immigration health surcharge, an annual contribution between £470 and £624 towards NHS services.